What's going on guys, welcome to Gizmodict, and today I have the review of the Trinity Vengeance RaptorXL ROM for the Xperia S. The performance of this ROM is as awesome as its name. It is an Aroma ROM based on the latest Jelly Bean firmware for Xperia S and SL. So without any further ado, let's start the review of this ROM. So as I said before, this ROM runs on the Sony framework, so we have Android 4.1.2 on board with a custom Sony skin. The install process of this ROM is pretty simple. You need to initially download an 800 MB of installer file. Then you need to run it through a recovery, follow the install process, and then you are good to go. At the time of installation, there are many things which you can choose to customize your ROM, like the kernel you want to use, different performance tweaks, the audio engine, the launcher, some pre-installed apps, as well as you can remove the Sony bloatware. So once you are done with the install process, you don't have to download the whole Aroma ROM again and again whenever the ROM is updated. This is because this ROM fully supports OTA updates, so whenever an update is pushed, you can easily update it through your device. The software of this ROM is pretty similar to the official Sony firmware, but the major difference between the two is in terms of performance. For example, on the stock ROM, many of the users have reported that we have a lag while recording in 1080p, but the developer of this ROM has applied many of the tweaks to give a smooth recording at 1080p. So this is one of the major difference between the two, because the 1080p recording from this ROM is smoother than one on the stock ROM. Talking about performance, this is indeed the most fluid and lag-free ROM that I've ever personally used on my Xperia S. This ROM has plenty of performance tweaks. It fully supports the GPU as well as CPU overclock and offers a lot of schedulers and governors to control the CPU performance. So if you don't know what schedulers and governors are, I'll put a link in this video's description which explains them. To get the best performance out of this ROM, I use TX Core kernel, which comes from the developer of the Trinity ROM. I have overclocked my CPU to about 1.7 GHz and my GPU to 320 MHz. To demonstrate how powerful this ROM is, I changed the CPU and GPU governors to performance and ran an Antutu benchmark. I got an average score of around 14,000, which is very good for our Xperia S. Now I'm going to demonstrate the gameplays of FIFA 14 and Asphalt 8 so you guys get a better idea of the performance on this ROM. One thing I would like to say that FIFA 14 ran amazingly well, but Asphalt 8 used to crash sometime. So I used Game Booster 2 while playing Asphalt 8 and I did not encounter any of the crashes then. The battery life was also nice on this ROM. With medium usage, I could easily pull out a battery life between 9 to 12 hours depending upon my usage. One thing I noticed in the software is that we have Android 4.2 like customizable settings here. These are actually the ones present in the 4.2 official firmware of the Xperia Z. These are also customizable, so when you change the themes, the color of these quick settings change. I don't know if these are available on the stock ROM yet. So overall, I love how my Xperia S is performing with the Trinity Vengeance ROM. It is fast, fluid and snappy. There is only one downside, that the software is Android 4.1.2 and not 4.2 or 4.3. But this is a fault at Sony's end, and whenever we will receive an official update from Sony, this ROM would get updated. The Trinity Vengeance ROM has a lot of performance tweaks and improvements like full 3D rendering, lag killer, S-Force audio, S-Force engine, Full HD 1080p recording, improved NFC and GPS services, as well as fast recharge. These are few of the improved tweaks in the ROM. You can check the whole list of improvements and performance tweaks in the official thread of the ROM, which would be linked in the video's description. So that's it guys, this was my full review of the Trinity Vengeance RaptorXL ROM for the Xperia S and SL. I will link the kernel as well as the ROM thread in this video's description. If you have any questions or suggestions, drop them in the comment section. Do appreciate my effort by hitting the like button and by subscribing to me. You can follow me on my social media for more updates. Thank you for watching guys. Peace.